Hi everyone, I'm Lionel. Today I will introduce consumption tax and economic impact, and there is my content. There are 5 parts. The first one is the introduction, the second one is the GST and the DWL, the third one is the difference between import tax and the DWL, the fourth is the consumption tax and the economy. The fifth part is tax and health. The final part is how DAG assessing the impact of the fat tax. And for the first part is the introduction. And my name is Lionel. My Chinese name is Shenban. My major is the business management. And I have been studying economy for 3 years and project management in this organization, and I'm very excited to be promoting my organization both at ACE with the video, and I'm going to throw 5 questions to demonstrate the fact test. The second part is the GST and the DWL. Consumption tax is a common tax that affects the welfare of consumers and producers and often result in the devalues. Below I will use the chart to outline the impact of consumption tax and the consumers and the producers, as well as the factor related to the DWL. The first is the impact of consumption tax on consumers. The first one is the price will rise, which will make the consumer pay higher price to the goods. The second one is the consumer welfare decrease because they now pay more after tax, represented on the chart as price rise to the PB. The second is the impact of consumer tax on producers. The first one is the producers' welfare will fall because they can only receive a portion of the pre-tax price, which is represented on the chart as the producer's price falling to the PS. The second one is when the consumption tax increased, the factory costs increased, then naturally the money earned decreased. The unhappy factory then decide to reduce the production quality, and the production curve moved to the left. At this time, the new equivalent point will move upward and the price will increase to the PB. In the picture, you can see that I put out the DWL with 2 lines. DWL is the allocation of resource due to the taxation, which represents the potential social welfare loss due to the taxation. DWL may be caused by tax, changing the market's transaction patterns and resource allocation, usually leading to less efficient resource allocation. For the second topic is the difference between import tax and the DWL. Import tax are tax levied by national government on goods imported from other countries. The purpose is to increase the price of import goods in the domestic market. We can see that when there are no tariffs, when the price of import goods is 1, the quality demand is 20 units of X goods, marked as point B in diagram. When the importing country imposes a tariff on the commodity X and the price reaches to 2, the importing country demand reach edge on the supply side from point C to the point J. And for the difference from DWL, in the question 1, DWL refers to the reduction in the market caused by competition task, resulting in reduced consumption and production of certain goods. This is because consumers have to pay high price. In the question 2, DWL also represents the decrease in the market, but for the different reason. This is because import duties reduce imports, resulting in fewer goods on the market, in addition causing the domestic price increased. The next part is the consumer tax and the market economics. The impact of the consumer tax on aggregate demand and aggregate supply will further affect key indicators of the market economy. I will expand on this concept by showing how consumer tax has an impact in the market economy. So, for the impact on demand, the introduction of a consumer tax will lead to an increase in the price of goods as the amount of the tax is passed to on the consumers. This reduces people's purchasing power and consumer spending. Second, reduced consumer spending will affect argument demand because argument demand includes consumer spending. The introduction of the consumer tax will cause the AD curve to shift to the left, indicating a decrease in aggregate demand. An impact of the aggregate supply. The first one, it will increase the production cost of an enterprise. Consumer tax will increase the production cost of in enterprise because they need to pay more tax, which may lead to an increase in the price of goods and service. Reduction in the aggregate supply. If firms are unable to fully pass on this additional cost to consumers, it may result in a reduction supply and production becomes more expensive. This will cause the AS curve to shift to the left, indicating a decrease in aggregate supply. The next part is the tax and health. As seen in the ADAS model above, due to the increase in tax and the increase in commodity price, people's demand has become less tax populist. Will improve people's health could bring some potential long-term benefit to the economy over the long term. Here are some potential benefits. First one is the reducing healthy care costs. Healthy care costs can be reduced by adopting tax policies to improve people's health. This helps individuals and families reduce their health care expenditures, while also helping to control national health care spending. The second one is the increased labor productivity. Improved health can reduce the time spent sick, enable people to work longer, and increase the productivity of the workforce. This helps the economic growth because more working hours generally leads to more production. The third one is the reduced social security expenditures. This can reduce the fiscal burden on the government, lower tax rate, or provide more public expenditures, thereby creating more growth opportunities for the economy. The last one is the promote innovation. Health people are generally more creative and innovative. Improved health may help increase people's potential to innovative, leading to more growth opportunity for the economy. In summary, tax policies that improve people's health have potential long-term economic benefit, yet government need to clarify, formulate, and implement this policy and maximize this potential benefit. For the DAG picture, with this DAG, you can see that the introduction of the fat tax could affect health and economic growth through multiple causeway pathways. Economists can use empirical economic models to assess the specific effects of these cost pathways. For example, they could study the relationship between price change following the implementation of an fat tax, such as health spending and GDP. Such research can provide quantitative data on the health and the economic impacts of the fat tax policies, helping government can and policy makers better understand the effects of these policies to formulate future public policies. Thank you for your listening.